On Thursday, the 18th of July, on Mandela Day, 67 designers will gather in Johannesburg and Cape Town to design 67 logos for 67 small businesses. Designers will make a pledge to design uniquely crafted logos for small businesses that are looking for professional logos to kickstart their businesses. The event is taking place for the second year. This morning in studio, we're joined by Samantha, Gabriel, who is the Group Managing Director of CWDi, and Tanya, one of the designers to participate at the Designathon. Good morning, ladies. It's great to have you in studio. Thanks so much for coming.
Good morning, Pearl. Thank you for having us.
Samantha, I'll start with you. How did this project come about? What sparked the idea?
So this initiative was born after our team had come back from doing one of the Nelson Mandela Day initiatives where we gone out as a team, given away food, and visited various charities, and we felt like we really wanted to give more, something a bit more sustainable, something that could really make a difference. So we felt we also wanted to look at our creativity and how as a business we could give back more. So this initiative was born out of us creating change through design, actually, and by empowering small businesses here in South Africa, by giving them an opportunity to make an impact and to be known and seen by giving them a good logo.
And from what you've seen, what would you say makes it so important for businesses to make sure that the initiatives they get involved in are actually in line with their bottom line and are not just giving away food and drinks on that one day and then walk away without feeling like a real impact or sustainable difference has been made?
Well, for us, if you look at the statistics in South Africa, 70% of small businesses fail within the first 3 years. And as a business owner, we also want to make sure that we're making an impact in the economy here in South Africa and empowering young entrepreneurs as well to make a difference. If you look at the 2019 SME landscape, for example, they say that as small businesses mature, so it will help and employ more people. So as a business, we looked at that and going, we want to be part of that. We want to do more and be more, for example. And making an impact in South Africa as a SME is hard as it is. Business is tough out there. So, having a good logo or having a purpose and a great identity where people can stand out, really, we felt was a way to make a difference.
That's fantastic. Tanya, you're one of the designers that are participating in this Designathon. What are your expectations?
We're going in without any expectations. We haven't actually received, I'm very looking forward to receiving the brief. So that I can start kind of engaging with ideas and what the small business I'm teamed with will kind of need.
And how long before the Designathon will you get the brief? Do you know? Is it on the day?
It's on the day.
On the day. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So it means your creativeness really has
It's impromptu, but that's how it goes. It's always like that. You never know.
And how long have you been a designer for? And what would you say drives your passion for the work that you do?
I think that it's design is like a language. So I've been doing this. I mean, you don't ever kind of start. You're born. But I've been doing this for a long time, and the thing that makes it worthwhile for me is telling a story that's honest for someone else and helping them represent themselves and their business in a way that is impactful and helps them, gain success and traction in the market. So that's
all right. Fantastic. So, Sam, how will this all work on the day?
So on the day, designers will be given 3 hours to come up with a concept.
Only?
So on the day, they will meet their small business for the first time. And while they're sitting and engaging to understand, creativity, as Tanya just said, is something that you need to kind of connect with that business. We've done a pre-screening already where we've assigned designers to small businesses based on portfolios that we've received. So they should be well aligned in order to deliver what we need them to deliver. Then 3 hours while the designers are designing, we have business training that's going to be done with the small businesses and the entrepreneurs while they're designing from over the rainbow. So just basic business skills they need to understand, things around finance and how to make a difference, how to present yourself. So that gets done while we're on site, and then after that the designers will present their work, and then we will hand over the logos that we have designed.
All right, Tanya, how important is it for you to absolutely nail that brief? I know 3 hours is probably not a long time.
It's really important. It's really important to nail the brief, obviously, because we want to make a difference. That's why we're all here. But oftentimes, the magic just happens, and you hope that that's what goes down. But I think that, as Samantha was saying, we've been paired up by very, very smart people. So I feel quite supported in the process. The designs that we'll produce, the objective is that they communicate honestly and...
Yes, I was about to ask, you know, you did mention that design is like a language.
Yes.
So it's very important that what is there really speaks to who the client is and what it is they do. Design is like visual communication. So when you speak to a client, the most important thing is when we speak to them that we kind of develop a connection, and then it helps draw out what they need. That creativity.
We're also going to ensure that our creative director and our innovations director is around. You know, they have years of experience as well with this to also guide not those who have donated their time, but also the small businesses to also help unpack a brief, because sometimes people don't know how to verbalize exactly what they're looking for.
Yes.
So we do have a team, you know, of experts available to ensure that, you know, success of what we're trying to communicate on the day.
All right, well, it's obviously too late for anyone who's looking at this now and they want to participate for this Thursday. But what about next year, and how big are you guys wanting to go with this project?
Well, this is a legacy project for us. This is something we want to do year on year. As you said, this is the second year that it is taking place, and every year it does grow. We do encourage people. There's always opportunity to get involved, you know, whether it's sponsors or anyone who just wants to feel like they want to give more. You know, small businesses need help in any way. We have wonderful sponsors who've come on board in terms of giving away the actual printing of the business cards or the actual hosting of the websites we're going to be able to do. So any businesses who feel that they can contribute in any way are more than welcome to. We feel that as we grow, yes, this happens in Johannesburg and Cape Town because that's where we have offices. We're hoping one day to have 67 designers and small businesses in Cape Town and Johannesburg at the same time. At the moment, together we have 67. So there is huge legs for this to grow, and we hope that it is sustainable and continues to grow from strength to strength.
Oh, fantastic. And Tanya, just to wrap it up with you, any young person who's looking at this and they think, I want to be a Tanya, I want to be a graphic designer, I want to use this beautiful language of design to communicate, what tips or tricks or just any advice that you might have for them?
I'd say be hungry. Be hungry and be willing to work really hard.
Yeah.
It's about empathy, I think, at the end of the day. So, you know, go out there and use your powers for good, and that's really all that I can say.
All right. Awesome stuff,
Thank
ladies. Short and sweet. I like that, Tanya. Thank you very much. Sam, thank you. Beautiful initiative. All the best with not just this, but may your business grow bigger and stronger so you can be able to empower other South Africans.
Thank
you
you
very
appreciate
much.
That. Thank you very much.
That was Samantha, Gabriel and Tanya Page talking to us about the 67 Logos Designathon, which is taking place on Mandela Day in Cape Town and Johannesburg. Do share your thoughts and your views with us on our social media platforms at Morning Live SABC, where you can find us on Twitter. Our Facebook page is Morning Live SABC, and of course our WhatsApp line number is 081 732 842.